Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about finding good staff in China. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more awesome content. I wanted to make this video because I find too many people get caught here in China over the years here, and I was one of them, I suppose, in the very early days, thinking, I don't know China, I don't know Chinese really that well, even though I've been married to one for quite some time and I've been in and out of China quite a number of times, and I studied about Chinese culture and a bit of study at university and then a bit more self-study, and I think, oh, I know Chinese. But you don't know Chinese, all right? When you come here and you start trying to do business, set up a business, if you want to do business from abroad and hire someone in China, just a little word of warning. There are thousands upon thousands of people here which will call themselves recruitment companies, recruitment agents, search companies. There's too many of these are not actually what they seem. So just giving you a bit of a warning, a bit of a heads up. If you want to hire people in China to do anything, you need to do it yourself. If you can't speak Chinese, you need to get a very trusted person to come with you, to help you and translate for you and go through the process. There's many recruitment firms in China, advertise themselves as recruitment firms, and there's one little problem with choosing some of these companies. They're outsourcing anything. Many of these organizations or small businesses, usually a very small business, one-man band, they will try to get jobs for their mates and their friends and their family. Okay? They will be looking at not trying to place the perfect person for you, for your company. They're not really, most of them, not all of them, but most of them are not really looking to try to give you a ideal person that will suit you perfectly and will grow in your business and last a long time. There's a cycle time here in China, an expectation, people are jumping from job to job. You would have heard probably from others in other research you've already done about China and business in China and people in China, that you've probably heard some horror stories where companies are complaining because after Chinese New Year there's this migration of people, and 10-20% sometimes as a company staff don't return after Chinese New Year because and this has got a lot of reasons which I'll cover in a separate video because it's pretty important, and it's not always what it seems. It doesn't have to be a migration from your business. Now, when you're using these recruiting firms, they are out to nail somebody to get them in a job, and a lot of the time they've actually got pressure from deals they've done in the past, friends they've got, friends of family they've got, who are trying to get in the workforce or get an opportunity for their son or for their friend's son or whatever. And it all too often in China, there's so many of these people that freelance, and on the side, even from their main job, they'll do this connection of sourcing, recruiting, and they'll have a website online and advertise themselves even on Alibaba, or they'll put themselves through all the foreign websites to try to catch expats, many of them, they're not what they seem. They're not experienced, they're not qualified people. They haven't been doing it more than sometimes a month to 1 year, and they claim they've got their own business and they've been doing this for a long time. You can't check it, okay? So you need to do it yourself. You need to know what type of person you want. You're the only one that knows what type of culture you want in your business, what type of suitable person will fit in your organization. So it's very, very difficult here in China as a foreigner to set up a business and use a lot of these people, because it can be very dangerous to your business and cause you all kinds of problems in the years to come, especially when they've chosen people who are only there for short term. So be careful. Don't use consultancies. Don't use search firms. Search firms cost absolute fortune. They charge you ridiculous costs. Most of these search firms, they will charge you international rates for placement. And think about it. You're in China. The cost of living here is much, much lower than in your country. The cost of everything here is much, much lower than in your country. The salaries here are much, much lower than in your country, in your foreign country. You come to China because of all these things, to do business here because of all these things. If you come here and you don't find the price they're wanting to quote you is at least less than a maybe 1/5 of what you would pay in your country, you should be walking away. It should be that simple. That should tell you what's going on. That should tell you you're being scammed. There's many international names here in consultancies, in HR consulting and outsourcing of HR and outsourcing of all these kinds of things. Outsourcing your accounting. There's many accounting firms have come here and consulting firms come here from the West and to try to set up a business to make money out of expats here, expat bosses here that are not sure about China, sell themselves as experts. They just hire local Chinese. They pay the local Chinese wages, and these foreign firms are charging you similar, a little bit cheaper, similar to what it would cost you in your country. And I see so many people accept that and think that's acceptable because they go, I have to do this because I don't know the culture there enough. I don't know the environment, so I have to go with someone who can speak English to me, someone who can give me that communication at that level that I'm used to. Well, if you think that's what you're going to do and you need to do, then go for it. But I'm telling you, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your effort. You need to set yourself up here to live, work, breathe, and function like the Chinese do. Otherwise, the benefits are not going to be there. The costs are going to go through the roof. So don't forget, when you come to China, prepare yourself, do your research, and don't outsource everything. Do it yourself. Since we started hiring everybody ourselves through our team, through an individual that could translate for me, to sit down and have deep conversations and answer my questions the way I want them asked, to find out things and behind things. Try to understand who these people really are. Is their resume what you thought it was? You need to ask the right questions. You need to be prepared to explore who these people are. Not until then did we find success. Not till then did we find people who actually want to stay in the business, because we could choose them ourselves carefully and not get them just allocated to us by these recruiting companies. So don't make the same mistakes. Do it right. If you want some other tips on how to do it, just message me and we can talk some more. There's many websites in China, just like in your country, that you can advertise. It's not difficult. All right. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.